All right, so buckle up, Marvel fans, because today we are diving deep, deep, deep into the MCU.
Deep, deep, deep.
We're talking everything from Iron Man
Oh, yeah.
to the latest stuff hitting Disney Plus.
All of it.
We've got a mountain of articles, notes,
Yeah.
theories, rumors, and more to unpack.
Oh, I love it.
And by the end of this, you are going to be a master of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You'll be a pro.
A total pro.
If you think figuring out how to watch all this stuff is tough, well, you are not alone.
Oh, it's tough.
Luckily, that's exactly what we're here to do.
Yeah, let's
Sort it all out.
It's like putting together a giant puzzle, but way more fun.
More fun than a puzzle, for sure.
Way more fun than a puzzle.
With way more explosions.
Exactly.
So many explosions.
So let's talk about the different ways
Okay.
you can actually watch the MCU.
Okay.
We've got release order,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically the order that the movies and shows came out.
Right, like how the world experienced it.
Exactly.
Right.
Original. And then we've got chronological order,
Oh, yeah.
which is based on the actual timeline of events within the MCU.
This is where it gets fun.
Yes.
And really complicated.
It can get really, really tricky.
Oh, it does.
Now, if you're brand new to the MCU,
Okay.
would you recommend starting with chronological order?
You know, I think chronological can actually be really confusing.
Really?
For new viewers. Yeah, because you might see a character like Nick Fury pop up in Captain America, the first Avenger, which is set way back in the 40s.
Right.
But you haven't even met him properly in Iron Man yet.
Right, that's true.
So it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Why does he have an eye patch?
What's his deal?
What's going on?
Exactly.
So maybe it's not the best way to start.
Maybe not the best.
Yeah.
No.
So release order then.
I think so.
Probably a little more user-friendly.
I think for a newbie, yeah, it's a better way to ease into it.
Ease into it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to see how the story unfolded for everyone else.
Right. You see the evolution of the MCU. The special effects got so much better.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you see it grow and change.
The early ones were a little rough around the edges,
A little bit, yeah.
but they're still great.
But they're classics now.
They're classics.
You gotta love them.
Absolutely.
The release order, yeah, I think that's the way to go.
A release order it is.
For newbies, at least.
Now, we can't talk about viewing order without mentioning the official Marvel timeline.
Oh, boy.
It's a beast,
It's a whole thing.
especially after Endgame with that 5-year time jump.
Oh, yeah. Endgame really messed with things.
Threw a wrench in the works.
At the time.
So how does the official timeline even work?
Well, it's complex.
I bet.
It's constantly evolving.
Right.
And there are resources out there like the Marvel Timeline book,
Oh, okay.
which is great for like hardcore fans.
Yeah.
And Disney Plus has these timelines
Yeah.
that break down the events
Oh, that's
of each project.
okay.
But yeah, the timeline is a beast.
Sounds like it.
You really got to dig in.
All right. So for the brave souls
The brave.
who want to tackle the chronological watch,
Yes.
where do they begin?
So we're talking way back,
Way back.
1942 Captain America, the first Avenger.
Oh, wow.
It lays the foundation for everything.
Okay.
We're talking super soldier serum,
Mm-hmm.
Hydra the Tesseract,
All the good stuff.
all the good stuff.
So it's not just a superhero movie.
No.
It's like a period piece.
It's a war movie.
Yeah.
It's a superhero origin story.
It's got a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then where do we go from World War II?
We jump ahead to 1995
Okay.
with Captain Marvel.
Okay.
This one's crucial
Okay.
for understanding the Kree Skrull War.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a young Nick Fury
Oh, right.
before the eye patch.
Before the iPad?
2 eyes.
Looking good.
That's awesome.
It's a good one.
So we're already seeing how the chronological order can
Yeah.
really flesh out the backstory.
Absolutely. And connect the dots.
Yeah, like you're getting the full picture
Yeah.
of how everything started.
Okay, so after Captain Marvel, where do we land?
We land in 2010.
Okay.
Big year.
Big year.
Big year for the MCU.
Okay.
Iron Man 2. The Incredible Hulk and Thor.
Wow. All in 1 year.
All in 2010.
That's a lot.
It's a busy year.
So this is where the groundwork for the first Avengers movie is laid.
Exactly. You start to see those connections. Shield's getting involved, the Avengers Initiative,
Right.
post-credit scenes, teasing Thanos.
Oh, yeah.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
It's so cool.
And then we also have Black Widow, which
Oh,
was released in Phase 4,
right.
but it actually takes place earlier in the timeline.
Right after Civil War?
Wow, so even within a specific year,
Yeah.
we're jumping around
We're time hopping.
a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And then, of course, we have Endgame. which throws us into 2023.
Endgame changes everything.
Endgame changes everything.
It's the big turning point.
Yeah, it's not just the end of the Infinity Saga.
Right.
It's the beginning of a whole new chapter.
The multiverse.
The multiverse.
The multiverse.
It's wild.
It's wild.
And then you have shows like Loki and What If.
Oh, yeah.
Which really dives headfirst into the multiverse.
Headfirst into the madness.
So the chronological order is all about uncovering those deep connections.
Absolutely.
The complexities of the timeline.
It's for the puzzle solvers.
Yeah.
The people who want to know how it all fits together.
Exactly.
The nitty-gritty.
But what about release order?
Okay, so release order...
What does that offer?
It's more about experiencing the MCU as it unfolded for the general audience.
Okay.
So it starts with Iron Man in 2008.
Right?
Which introduced the world to RDJ as Tony Stark.
Oh, iconic.
Iconic.
Oh, right.
And it set the tone for everything that came after.
Right. It's like watching a franchise evolve.
Exactly.
Before your eyes.
You see the changes.
You see the changes.
You see the growth.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, it's all part of the journey.
It's all part of the journey.
The highs and the lows.
The highs and the lows.
Yeah.
So we've got chronological order for the puzzle solvers.
Yeah.
Release order for those who want to experience it as a grand narrative.
Exactly.
But what about all the other stuff?
What other stuff?
Like the Netflix shows, the X-Men movies.
Well, we're getting into the multiverse now.
We're going deep.
Deep into the multiverse.
Do those fit into these viewing orders?
So that's where things get a little bit tricky.
Okay.
The Netflix Marvel shows, like Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
yeah,
they were kind of in their own corner of the MCU.
Okay.
But they've recently been folded back into the main canon.
Oh, wow.
So now they're officially part of the MCU.
So where do they fit in?
Well, you could watch them based on release date.
Okay.
Alongside the movies, but for the best experience, I think you should treat them as their own mini-saga within the larger MCU.
Gotcha.
We'll dive into their specific viewing order a little bit later. Okay.
But they add a whole other layer to the whole Marvel viewing experience.
All right, so we've got the main MCU timeline.
Yep.
We've got the Netflix detour.
The detour.
But what about the X-Men? The X-Men. They've got their own long and complicated history.
They do.
So do they have their own separate viewing order?
For now, the X-Men are like their own separate universe.
Right.
With mutants, powers, prejudice, you know, the whole deal.
Yeah.
But with the multiverse being a thing now.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe they'll cross paths with the Avengers.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty epic.
Okay, so we've got the MCU timeline, the Netflix saga, and the X-Men universe.
We're covering it all.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
But there's one more web slinger we need to talk about.
Oh, who could it be?
Spider-Man.
Of course.
His journey's been a bit of a tangled web.
Oh, yeah. He's been all over the place.
So how do we fit all the different Spider-Man movies into the mix?
Well, Spider-Man's film rights are owned by Sony.
Right.
So it gets complicated.
We've got the Sam Raimi trilogy,
Uh-huh.
the Amazing Spider-Man films,
Right.
and the MCU Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Spider-Man.
It is a lot of Spider-Man.
And each one exists in its own little pocket of the multiverse.
Oh, boy.
So we'll have to break down the different viewing options
Okay.
and untangle that web a little bit later.
Okay, so we've got a multiversal roadmap
We do.
that includes the main MCU timeline, the Netflix detour, the X-Men saga, and the web-slinging adventures of Spider-Man.
It's a lot.
That's a lot to unpack.
It is.
All right, so before we get lost in the multiverse,
Okay.
let's take a quick break.
Sounds good.
When we come back, we'll dive into the chronological and release date viewing orders for each of these franchises,
It's going to be epic.
starting with the main MCU timeline.
Stay tuned. Okay, we are back and ready to map out your Marvel marathon. So last time we talked about all the different ways you can experience the MCU, chronological release order. We even touched on those Netflix shows and that ever-complicated Spider-Man situation.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
But it's fun.
It is fun.
It's a fun problem to have.
It is. And now we're going to dive into the specifics.
All right, let's do it.
Of those viewing orders,
Yeah.
starting with the chronological approach.
Okay,
Do you have the main MCU timeline?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay, so for those who want to experience the MCU as a linear story unfolding from the earliest point in the timeline,
Okay.
where do we begin?
We're going all the way back to 1942
Okay.
with Captain America, the first Avenger.
World War II.
World War II It's not just a superhero origin story, it's a historical epic
Oh, wow.
that sets the stage for everything that comes after.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about the introduction of the super soldier serum, Hydra the Tesseract.
It's all there.
It's all there in that first movie. So it's like we're getting a history lesson and a superhero origin story all rolled into one.
Exactly. And it really establishes the MCU's willingness to blend genres and time periods, which is something we see more of as we go on.
Right, we get war movies, space operas,
Oh, yeah.
heist films, political thrillers.
It's all in there.
It's all part of the MCU.
That's what makes it so fun.
Yeah, it keeps things interesting.
It does.
So after Captain America, we fast forward a few decades.
Yeah, quite a few.
To 1995.
To 1995 for Captain Marvel.
Okay, so tell me about Captain Marvel.
So Captain Marvel introduces Carol Danvers,
Okay.
a pilot who gets caught up in this whole Kree Skrull war.
Right, and this movie's crucial for understanding the origins of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury's whole backstory.
Absolutely. And it's also really interesting to see how Captain Marvel explores these themes of female empowerment and agency.
Yeah, especially in a genre that's been, traditionally dominated by male characters.
Right. It adds another layer of depth to the MCU's exploration of diversity and representation.
Okay, so we've got the foundation laid with Captain America and Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Now, where do we go?
Buckle up. We're going to
Good.
2010.
2010, what happens in 2010?
2010 is a big year for the MCU.
Okay.
We have Iron Man 2,
Oh.
The Incredible Hulk, and Thor,
Wow, all in one year.
all in one year.
That's a packed year.
It's a busy year for our heroes.
That's amazing to see how all these seemingly separate stories start to converge in 2010.
Right.
With the introduction of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Avengers Initiative and those post-credit scenes teasing Thanos.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the pieces of a giant puzzle are starting to come together.
Exactly.
And then from there, the chronological order follows a fairly linear path,
Yeah.
leading up to the first Avengers film in 2012. But even within this, relatively straightforward progression, there are some interesting jumps and detours.
Like Black Widow,
Oh, yeah.
which even though it was released as a Phase 4 movie,
Right.
actually takes place earlier in the timeline.
Right after Civil War.
Right after Civil War.
It's a clever way to, fill in some gaps in Natasha Romanoff's backstory
Oh, absolutely.
and provide some closure to her character arc.
It's a great prequel.
It is.
It adds so much to her story.
And then, of course, we have Endgame, which, as we know, throws us forward to 2023.
Endgame changes the game completely.
Endgame changes everything.
It doesn't just end the Infinity Saga.
Right.
It opens up all these new possibilities.
With time travel and the multiverse and,
Right. It's like the rules of the MCU have changed.
Yeah, it's a whole new era.
It's a whole new era.
And then we have Loki and What If.
Oh, yeah.
Just dive headfirst into the multiverse.
They really embrace the chaos.
They do. They really do. And they're a bit tricky to place on a linear timeline.
Right, because they're dealing with alternate realities.
Yeah, but they add, such a layer of complexity and wonder to the MCU.
Oh, absolutely. They're essential viewing for any Marvel fan.
Okay, so we've mapped out the chronological order, which, is perfect for those who want to experience the MCU as a cohesive, linear narrative.
Right, for the people who want to see how it all fits together
Exactly.
from beginning to end.
But what about release order?
Okay, release order.
How does that viewing experience differ?
Release order is all about experiencing the MCU as it unfolded for audiences originally.
Okay.
It's about appreciating the evolution of the storytelling, the special effects,
Right.
the interconnectedness of the universe as it grew and expanded over time.
It's like reliving the history of the MCU
Exactly.
with all of its surprises and twists and turns.
And all the hype that came with each new release.
Oh, yeah. I remember waiting in line for those midnight premieres.
It was an event.
It was an event.
Every single time.
And it's really cool to see how the early films like Iron Man and The Incredible Hulk laid the groundwork for this much larger universe.
Right. They were taking a big risk back then.
Yeah.
And it paid off big time.
Big time.
Mm.
And then you see how the later films like Endgame and No Way Home build upon that foundation
Right.
in these, increasingly ambitious ways.
They keep upping the ante.
They do. They really do. And the release order also allows you to experience the films in the context of their cultural impact.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, for example, the release of Black Panther in 2018
Yeah.
was such a watershed moment, not just for the MCU, but for, superhero cinema as a whole.
Right. It was a celebration of Black culture and representation.
And its impact can still be felt today.
Oh, absolutely. It changed the game.
Yeah, it really did. And then there are those post-credit scenes,
Oh, yeah.
which were such a novel concept when Iron Man first introduced them
Right.
back in 2008.
Nobody was doing that back then.
And watching the films in release order lets you experience those moments of surprise and anticipation as they were intended.
Right.
You're building excitement for what's to come.
Exactly. Those little hints and teases.
Yeah, they were like little gifts for the fans.
Absolutely. And they played a huge role in building the interconnectedness of the MCU.
So we've got two distinct viewing options for the main MCU timeline.
Right.
Each offering its own unique perspective on the universe.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, chronological for those who want to see how it all fits together.
Right, the puzzle solvers.
And release order for those who want to experience it as a grand unfolding narrative.
Exactly how it was meant to be seen.
But what about those Netflix shows?
Okay, the Netflix shows.
How do they fit into the overall viewing experience?
So the Netflix Marvel shows with those gritty street-level heroes like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
Yeah.
They originally existed in this kind of separate corner of the MCU, dubbed the Defenders Saga.
Defenders Saga.
Yeah. They made occasional references to events from the films, but they largely stood on their own, telling these darker, more grounded stories.
Yeah, they were definitely a lot darker than the movies.
Oh, yeah, much grittier.
They weren't afraid to get a little violent.
Definitely not for the faint of heart.
No.
But they were great.
They were great.
Really well-made shows.
So if someone wants to experience the full scope of the MCU, including the Netflix shows, is there a recommended viewing order?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The best way to approach the Defenders Saga is to treat it as its own mini-saga within the larger MCU.
Okay, like its own little side quest.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can either watch the shows in their original release order, which allows you to experience them as they were released.
Okay.
Or you can follow a chronological order based on the events within the shows themselves. Either way, you're in for a treat.
I've heard good things.
Oh, yeah, they're really good.
Okay, so let's break down the release order for the Defenders Saga.
Okay, relief order.
Where do we begin?
We begin with Daredevil.
Okay.
Which premiered in 2015.
Yeah.
And introduced Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock.
I love Charlie Cox.
Oh, he's great.
He's great.
He's fantastic as Daredevil.
A blind lawyer who moonlights as a vigilante.
Right. Fighting crime in Hell's Kitchen.
This show really set the tone for the entire Defenders saga,
Absolutely.
With its gritty realism, complex characters, brutal fight choreography.
It was a game changer for superhero shows.
Yeah, it proved that they could be dark, gritty, and emotionally resonant.
Right.
Without sacrificing the action and the spectacle that fans love.
Exactly. It raised the bar.
Okay, so we start with Daredevil. What comes next?
Next up is Jessica Jones.
Okay.
Which premiered later that same year in 2015.
Okay.
And introduced Kristen Ritter as Jessica.
Okay.
A former superhero turned private investigator.
Our dark past.
Oh, yeah, and a serious drinking problem.
This show explored themes of trauma, abuse, and survival, all wrapped in this neo-noir aesthetic.
It's a really stylish show.
Yeah, and Kristen Ritter's portrayal of Jessica was just fantastic.
Oh, she's amazing.
Both vulnerable and fiercely independent.
Exactly. She's a complex character.
Really well-written character.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
Okay.
What other shows are part of the Defenders saga?
All right, in 2016, we get Luke Cage.
Okay.
Introducing Mike Coulter as Luke.
Okay.
A man with superhuman strength and unbreakable skin.
Sounds pretty powerful.
He is powerful.
Okay.
And he becomes this reluctant hero in Harlem.
And this show explored themes of racial injustice, community, and responsibility.
Right. It was a really important show.
Yeah, and it was set against this backdrop of, blaxploitation cinema and hip-hop culture.
It had a really unique style.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, so we've got Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage.
Yep.
What else is there?
Later that same year, in 2016, we get Iron Fist.
Okay, tell me about Iron Fist.
So Iron Fist introduces Finn Jones as Danny Rand.
Okay.
A martial arts expert who returns to New York City after training in this mystical city called Kunlun.
Okay.
This show explored themes of self-discovery, legacy, and the clash between Eastern and Western philosophies.
Okay, it sounds like it had a lot going on.
It did. It had its challenges.
Yeah.
But it also had some really great moments, like the introduction of Colleen Wing.
Okay, Colleen Wing.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite.
Awesome. Okay, so we've got Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist.
Okay.
What happens next in the Defenders saga?
Well, in 2017, we get The Defenders.
Okay, the Defenders.
The mini-series that brings together all four heroes.
So it's like their own little Avengers.
Exactly. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, they team up to face a common threat.
Who are they facing?
They're facing the Hand.
The Hand, okay.
An ancient organization with some mystical powers.
Oh boy, that sounds dangerous.
They're a formidable foe.
Okay, so the Defenders was a big crossover event.
Yeah, it was really satisfying to see all those characters come together.
Yeah, they'd all been operating in their own separate corners of the MCU.
Right, and then they finally team up.
That's awesome. Okay, so we've got Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders.
Okay.
Is that all of the shows?
Not quite. There's one more. In 2017, we also got The Punisher.
The Punisher, okay.
A spin-off series focused on John Bernthal's Frank Castle.
Okay, Frank Castle.
Yeah.
So this show is a lot darker and more violent.
Oh, yeah. The Punisher is definitely not for the kids.
No.
It's very intense.
Exploring themes of revenge trauma.
Right. The cost of violence.
It's a brutal and uncompromising series.
Yeah, it's really something else.
Okay, so the release order for the Defender saga is Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, the Defenders, and the Punisher.
That's the release order.
What about chronological?
Chronological is a bit more complicated.
How so?
Because the shows often overlap in their timelines.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of fans recommend starting with Daredevil Season 1,
Yeah.
then Jessica Jones Season 1, Luke Cage Season 1, Iron Fist Season 1, The Defenders, then Daredevil Season 2, Jessica Jones Season 2, Luke Cage Season 2, Iron Fist Season 2, The Punisher Season 1, Daredevil Season 3, Jessica Jones Season 3, and finally, The Punisher Season 2.
Wow, that's a lot to keep track of.
It's a journey.
It is, but it sounds like the chronological order really emphasizes the interconnectedness of the Defenders saga.
Absolutely. Events from one show often impact events in another.
Right, it's all woven together.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Okay, so we've mapped out the viewing orders for the main MCU timeline and the Defenders saga.
Coup down.
But what about the X-Men?
Ah, the X-Men.
They've got their own long and complicated cinematic history.
Oh, they do. It's a whole other can of worms.
So do they have their own separate viewing order?
Yeah, pretty much the X-Men are like their own separate universe.
Okay.
With mutants, powers, prejudice, the whole deal.
It's a whole different world.
It is.
With its own set of rules and characters.
Exactly. And a lot of great stories.
So where do we even begin with the X-Men?
Well, just like with the MCU and the Defender saga, there are multiple ways to approach the X-Men films.
Okay.
You can follow the release order,
Uh-huh.
or you can try to watch them in chronological order based on the events within the films themselves.
Okay, so let's start with release order.
Okay, release order.
What's the first film on the list?
The X-Men cinematic journey begins in the year 2000.
Okay.
With the simply titled X-Men.
X-Men?
Yeah. This film introduced audiences to the world of mutants.
Okay.
With Patrick Stewart as Professor Charles Xavier.
Oh, iconic.
And Ian McKellen as Magneto.
Another legend.
Two powerful mutants with very different views on humanity's relationship with mutant kind.
Right, they're kind of like frenemies.
Yeah, exactly.
So X-Men was a groundbreaking film. It helped usher in this modern era of superhero cinema.
Absolutely.
It proved that comic book adaptations could be both entertaining and thought-provoking.
Right, and had a huge cultural impact.
Yeah, it really did. Okay, so we start with X-Men. What comes next?
In 2003, we got X2, X-Men United.
X2.
Yeah, which continued the story of the X-Men as they face a new threat from William Stryker.
Okay, William Stryker.
A military scientist who is obsessed with eliminating mutant kind.
Oh boy, that sounds like a problem.
It is. He's a pretty scary guy.
Okay, so this film delved deeper into those themes of prejudice, fear,
right,
and the struggle for acceptance.
It's a powerful film.
And it introduced new characters like Nightcrawler and Lady Deathstrike.
Oh, yeah, some great new additions to the team.
So X2 was a worthy sequel to the first X-Men film.
Absolutely. It expanded the scope of the universe while staying true to the core themes of the first film.
Okay, so we've got X-Men and X2.
Okay.
What other films are part of the original X-Men trilogy?
In 2006, we got X-Men, The Last Stand.
The Last Stand.
Okay.
Which brought the original trilogy to a close with a story that explored the consequences of a cure for mutation.
Oh, wow. A cure for mutation. That's a big idea.
It is. It raises a lot of ethical questions.
Yeah.
His film was met with kind of mixed reactions from fans and critics.
Really?
Yeah. Some people loved it. Some people hated it.
Why the mixed reactions?
I think it was just a lot to handle.
Okay.
It tried to do a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe it didn't quite stick the landing for some people. But it still offered some memorable moments and further developed the characters' relationships and struggles.
Oh, yeah. It definitely had its moments.
Okay, so The Last Stand had its flaws, but it also had its moments of brilliance.
Exactly.
It was a bold and ambitious film.
It was.
And it provided some closure to the original X-Men trilogy.
Yeah, it wrapped things up nicely.
Okay, so we've covered the original X-Men trilogy.
Okay.
What came next?
In 2009, we got X-Men Origins. Wolverine.
Okay, Wolverine, a spin-off film.
Exactly, focusing on the origins of Wolverine.
Everyone loves Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, he's a fan favorite.
So this film explored Wolverine's past as a soldier, his relationship with his brother Sabretooth,
Right.
and his transformation into the, adamantium-clawed mutant that we all know and love.
It's a brutal film.
Yeah, it is.
But it's also really compelling.
So Wolverine had its issues.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
But it still provided some valuable insights into his backstory.
Right, and it set the stage for more Wolverine adventures.
Okay, so we've got the original X-Men trilogy in Wolverine. What other X-Men films were released in the 2000s?
That's it for the 2000s.
Okay.
But the 2010s brought a whole new wave of X-Men films.
Okay.
Starting with a prequel series.
Oh, a prequel series.
Yeah.
That aimed to explore the origins of the X-Men and their relationship with Magneto.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about those prequel films.
Yeah.
Where do they fit into the release order?
In 2011, we got X-Men First Class.
First Class.
Yeah. Which took us back to the 1960s during the Cold War.
Oh, wow.
To explore the early days of Professor Xavier and Magneto's friendship.
Okay.
And their eventual falling out.
So this is like the before times.
Exactly, before they became enemies.
Right.
This film introduced younger versions of those iconic characters.
Okay.
With James McAvoy as Professor X.
Okay.
And Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
Oh, I love those two.
They're fantastic.
They are so good. And
it explored themes of prejudice, fear, and the struggle for identity in a world on the brink of nuclear war.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack.
It's a really rich and complex film.
The First Class was a fresh take on the X-Men franchise.
Oh, absolutely. It breathed new life into the series.
Yeah.
With its stylish 1960s setting.
Yeah, it was so stylish.
Its compelling characters and its exploration of that complex relationship between Professor X and Magneto.
So it was a critical and commercial success.
Huge success.
And it launched a new era for the X-Men franchise.
Yeah, it really did.
Okay, so First Class was the first film in the prequel series?
Right.
What came next?
In 2014, we got X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, this one's a big one.
Okay, why is it so big?
Well, it's a time-traveling epic that brought together the casts of the original X-Men trilogy and the prequel series.
Wow, so we get to see all of our favorite X-Men together.
It's a huge ensemble cast.
Okay.
And the story spans decades.
Wow, that's ambitious.
It was very ambitious.
What's it about?
So Wolverine travels back in time
Okay.
to prevent this dystopian future.
Oh, no.
Where mutants are hunted and imprisoned by these giant robots called Sentinels.
Oh, I remember the Sentinels from the comics.
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
And they were created by this guy, Bolivar Trask.
Okay, Bolivar Trask.
A scientist who's obsessed with eliminating mutant kind.
So it's a race against time to save the future.
Exactly.
Okay, so Days of Future Past was a really ambitious film.
Oh, yeah, it was huge.
And it blended the past of the present.
It did.
Bringing together characters from different eras of the X-Men franchise.
And it cleverly reset the X-Men timeline.
Oh, yes.
Creating new possibilities for future films.
That's cool. So they basically hit the reset button.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, so we've got First Class and Days of Future Past.
Yep.
What other films are part of the prequel series?
In 2016, we got X-Men Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, this one sees the X-Men facing their greatest challenge yet, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
It's an ancient mutant with godlike powers.
Oh boy, that sounds like a problem.
Yeah, he's a big bad.
Okay.
He awakens in 1983 and seeks to reshape the world in his image.
So it's up to the X-Men to stop him.
Exactly. The fate of the world is in their hands.
And this film also sees the young X-Men team coming into their own.
Right.
With new characters like Jean Grey Cyclops and Nightcrawlers taking center stage.
Yeah, it's a really exciting film.
Okay, so Apocalypse had its critics.
Yeah, not everyone loved it.
But it still offered some visually stunning action sequences.
Oh, yeah, the action is top-notch.
And it further developed the characters and their relationships.
Right.
Okay, so we've covered the original X-Men trilogy and the prequel series.
Okay.
What other X-Men films were released in the 2010s?
In 2017, we got Logan.
Logan.
Yeah. A neo-Western film that served as a swan song for Hugh Jackman's iconic portrayal of Wolverine.
Oh, wow. So this was his last time playing Wolverine.
Yeah, it was a really emotional film.
I bet.
Set in a dystopian future.
Okay.
Where mutants are on the verge of extinction.
That's a bleak future.
It's a very dark film.
So what happens in Logan?
So an aging and weary Wolverine
Okay.
is protecting this young mutant named Laura,
Okay.
who has similar powers to his own.
Okay, so it's kind of like a passing of the torch.
In a way, yeah.
And Logan explores these themes of mortality, legacy,
Right.
and the enduring power of hope.
Even in a bleak world.
It sounds like a really powerful film.
Oh, it is. It's a masterpiece.
Okay, so we've got Logan.
Okay.
What other X-Men films were released in the 2010s?
In 2019, we got Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah,
Right.
which revisited that iconic Dark Phoenix saga from the comics,
Okay.
exploring Jean Grey's struggle to control her immense power after a mission in space goes wrong.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense film.
And this film saw Sophie Turner reprising her role as Jean Grey
Right.
from the prequel series.
Exactly.
And it delved into these themes of identity trauma and the dangers of unchecked power.
It's a dark film.
Okay, so Dark Phoenix had a bit of a troubled production.
It did.
And it was met with mixed reactions from fans and critics.
Yeah, it didn't quite live up to the hype.
Okay, so we've covered the original X-Men trilogy, the prequel series, Logan and Dark Phoenix.
Okay.
Are there any other X-Men films we need to discuss?
There's one more.
Okay.
The New Mutants.
The New Mutants.
Which was originally intended to be part of the X-Men film series.
Okay.
But it was ultimately released as a standalone film in 2020.
Oh, wow.
After a series of delays and production issues.
Okay, so this film focused on a group of young mutants who were held captive in a secret facility
Right.
while they learned to control their powers.
Exactly.
So the New Mutants had a bit of a troubled production history.
It did.
And it was ultimately a box office disappointment.
Yeah, kind of flew under the radar.
Okay, so we've mapped out the release order for the X-Men films.
We have.
What about chronological order?
Chronological order for the X-Men films is a bit more complicated.
How so?
Well, the films span decades and feature multiple timelines and alternate realities. But a common viewing order that many fans recommend starts with First Class.
Okay.
Then Days of Future Past Apocalypse Origins. Wolverine, X-Men, X2, The Last Stand. The Wolverine, Logan, Deadpool. Deadpool 2, and finally, The New Mutants.
Wow, that's a journey.
It's a long and winding road.
It is, but it sounds like the chronological order really emphasizes the evolution of the characters.
Absolutely.
And the interconnectedness of the films.
Right.
Even though they were released in a different order.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered the main MCU timeline, the Defenders saga, and X-Men universe.
3 down.
But there's one more web slinger we need to talk about.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He's been a beloved superhero for decades.
Everyone loves Spider-Man.
Everyone does.
He's a classic.
And his cinematic journey has been just as complex and fascinating as the other franchises we've discussed.
Oh, yeah, he's been through a lot.
So where do we even begin with Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man's film rights have been a bit of a tangled web over the years.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
Different studios, different creative teams, all bringing their own unique visions to the character.
So it's a real multiversal situation.
It is. We've had 3 distinct Spider-Man franchises.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Each with its own set of films and continuity.
Wow, so it's like a Spider-Man multiverse.
It is. It's a lot to keep track of.
It is. So how do we even begin to untangle this web?
Well, just like with the other franchises, we can watch the films in their original release order, or we can try to follow a chronological order based on the events within the films themselves.
Okay.
And of course, we can't forget about the animated Spider-Man films.
Okay, yeah, the animated films.
Which exist in their own separate continuity and offer some really unique perspectives on the character.
Okay, so let's start with the release order.
Okay, release order.
What's the first Spider-Man film on the list?
The Spider-Man cinematic journey begins in 2002.
Okay.
With Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
The one with Tobey Maguire.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
This film introduced Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, a high school student who gains spider-like abilities after being bitten by a genetically modified spider.
It's the classic origin story.
It is. And Raimi did a fantastic job bringing it to the big screen.
So Spider-Man was a critical and commercial triumph.
Huge success.
And it launched a successful franchise that continued for 2 more films.
It really set the standard for superhero cinema.
Yeah, it really did. Welcome back, Marvel fans. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We have. We've gone through a lot of Marvel history.
Yeah, we've journeyed through the live-action realms of the MCU, the Defenders saga, the X-Men, and of course Spider-Man.
Yeah, all those different corners of the Marvel Universe.
But we're not done yet.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. We still have a whole dimension of animated Spider-Man adventures to explore.
Oh, yeah, the animated stuff is great.
And of course, we need to look ahead at what the future holds for the MCU.
The future is always exciting with Marvel.
It is. They always keep us guessing.
Always.
So first up, let's swing into the animated side of Spider-Man.
Okay, into the Spider-Verse.
We're talking about films that exist in their own unique pocket of the Spider-Verse.
Right, free from the constraints of live-action continuity.
Exactly, which allows for a lot more creative freedom.
Absolutely, they can explore different art styles, different storytelling approaches, even alternate versions of Spider-Man himself.
Yeah, we're not limited to just Peter Parker anymore.
No, there's a whole multiverse of Spider-People out there.
So where do we begin this animated adventure?
Well, our journey begins with Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Released in 2018.
Okay.
This groundbreaking film introduced Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
A teenager from Brooklyn who becomes Spider-Man in his own universe.
Okay.
But what makes this film truly special is its exploration of the multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing together different Spider-People from alternate realities.
I love that concept.
Each with their own unique powers and personalities.
Okay, so Into the Spider-Verse wasn't just a visual feast.
Oh, it was beautiful.
With its innovative animation style.
Groundbreaking animation.
It also blew open the doors of possibility.
Right. It showed us that anyone can wear the mask.
Suddenly, we weren't limited to just Peter Parker's story.
Exactly.
We had Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Spider-Man Noir.
So many Spider-People.
The possibilities were endless.
It was a celebration of Spider-Man's legacy.
It really was.
And it showed us that animated films can be just as profound and impactful as their live-action counterparts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Into the Spider-Verse establishes this vibrant and diverse animated Spider-Verse.
Okay.
What comes next?
The adventure continues with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Released in 2023.
Okay.
This film picks up Miles Morales' story as he faces new challenges and encounters even more Spider-People from across the multiverse.
So the multiverse is expanding.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We see the return of favorites, like Spider-Gwen,
Okay.
and the introduction of new characters like Spider-Punk and Spider-Woman.
That's awesome. And this time the stakes are even higher.
Yeah, Miles is really put to the test in this one.
Mm-hmm. He's grappling with the weight of his responsibilities as Spider-Man.
It's a lot for a teenager to handle.
Yeah, it really is.
And the film explores the very nature of heroism.
Okay.
The idea that anyone can wear the mask.
That's a powerful message.
Yes.
So we've got Across the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
which expands the multiverse and pushes Miles to his limits.
Yeah, he's really going through it.
What else is on the horizon for this animated corner of the Spider-Verse?
Well, we know that Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is set to release in 2024.
2024, okay.
It promises to conclude this epic trilogy
I can't wait.
and further explore the infinite possibilities of the Spider-Verse.
It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Okay, so before we get lost in hypothetical webs,
Okay.
let's bring it back to the main MCU timeline.
All right. Back to the live action.
We've got a lot of ground to cover with upcoming projects.
Oh, yeah. Phase 5 is jam-packed.
What's on the horizon?
Well, we've got the Marvels,
The Marvels.
which will bring together Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Miss Marvel.
Oh, wow. A cosmic team-up.
It's going to be epic.
That's exciting. What else can we expect?
We've got Blade, a reboot of the vampire hunting superhero franchise.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see Blade back in action.
And Fantastic Four,
Yes, finally.
which will finally introduce Marvel's first family into the MCU.
It's been a long time coming.
I'm really curious to see how they fit into the existing MCU landscape.
It's going to be interesting to see how they handle it.
What else has got you particularly excited?
Oh, there's also Captain America, Brave New World,
Okay.
which will see Sam Wilson fully embracing his role as Captain America.
I'm looking forward to that one.
And then, of course, we have the 2 massive Avengers films on the horizon.
Oh, yeah, those are the big ones.
Avengers, The Kang Dynasty,
Okay.
and Avengers, Secret Wars.
Wow. Those titles alone are enough to send chills down my spine.
It sounds like the MCU is building towards something truly massive.
Yeah, they're really upping the ante with these next phases.
Yaps.
But let's be real, with so many projects in development, it's impossible to predict exactly what the future holds.
Right. Release dates can change, plans can be reshuffled.
It's all part of the fun.
Exactly. It keeps things exciting.
Speaking of expanding, remember we talked about the total watch time for all this Marvel content?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot.
We're talking over 300 hours of movies and shows.
That's like 12 days of pure Marvel immersion.
That's a lot of Marvel.
It is, but it's a testament to the sheer volume of storytelling that has been poured into this universe.
It really is impressive, and with all these upcoming projects, that number is only going to grow.
It's a universe that never stops expanding.
It doesn't, and it rewards dedication and multiple viewings.
Absolutely. There are always new details to discover, new connections, to make new layers of meaning to unpack.
Speaking of discovering, we can't wrap up this deep dive without talking about rankings.
Yeah, okay. Rankings.
We've got a lot of amazing content here, but which Marvel project reigns supreme according to Rotten Tomatoes?
Well, this might surprise you, but the crown currently goes to X-Men 97.
X-Men 97.
Yeah, the animated series.
Okay.
It's sitting pretty with a 99% rating.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's a testament to the enduring power of that classic X-Men cartoon.
It really is, but it's not just about critical acclaim.
Right.
There are so many fan-favorite projects that hold a special place in our hearts.
Absolutely. It's like trying to pick a favorite child.
Yeah.
Every Marvel project has something unique to offer.
It really does.
Whether it's groundbreaking action, thought-provoking themes, relatable characters, or just pure unadulterated fun.
Right. It's about finding the projects that resonate with you personally.
Exactly.
The ones that make you laugh, cry, cheer, and think.
The ones that stay with you.
And that's the beauty of the MCU.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone.
Absolutely.
Regardless of your age, background, or level of fandom.
It's a universe that welcomes everyone.
So there you have it, your comprehensive guide to navigating the vast and ever-expanding Marvel universe.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We've talked about release dates, chronological orders, hidden gems, and mind-boggling statistics.
It's been a journey.
It's up to you to assemble your own ultimate watch list.
Yeah, go out there and explore the multiverse.
And embark on your own Marvel adventure.
Have fun.
But before you go, we want to leave you with a thought-provoking question to ponder.
Okay, hit us with it.
If you had the power to rearrange the order of events, which movie or show would you place first, and why?
Ooh, that's a good one.
How would your chosen starting point shape your perception of the entire saga?
It's something to think about.
It really is.
Absolutely.
So as you embark on your Marvel marathon, remember to keep that question in mind.
Don't be afraid to experiment, to explore different viewing orders, and to discover the hidden connections and unexpected insights that await you in this vast and wondrous universe.
And most importantly, have fun.
Yes, have fun.
Because that's what it's all about.
The joy of discovery, the thrill of adventure, and the shared experience of connecting with these incredible stories and characters.
Until next time, true believers.
Excelsior.